Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are LA.
Second to the last home Sunday of the year for the Angels. It has not been pretty this weekend against the Seattle Mariners. This afternoon from the Big A, the Angels trying to salvage the finale of this four-game set against the Seattle Mariners. Excuse me. How about that? We welcome you inside our broadcast booth, the Back to Angels Baseball here on Fox Sports West, along with Mark Kubas. I'm Victor Rojas. It is Sunday. It's early, and we're trying to turn things around here. The Angels obviously last night took the loss, but the long ball certainly was prevalent. Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani going back-to-back, and Justin Upton, first multi-homer game of the season.
Yeah, Victor, those swings were worthy of a Carl's Cam replay. Mike Trout doing what Mike Trout does a lot in the first inning. First pitch he sees against Ramirez. He hits one out. Two-run home run for Mike Trout, his 34th of the season. Then on a 3-1 count, Shohei Ohtani to center field once again. His 20th home run of the season to go along with his 20 doubles. What an outstanding rookie campaign for Shohei Ohtani. Then Justin Upton hit number 28. And then follows it up with number 29. Another breaking ball he hit out today. Last night, I should say. Almost had 3 home runs, 1 drop at the wall by Mitch Haniger. So the home run ball was big last night, unable to hold on to that lead. Warm day like today, could see the home run once again for the Angels against Seattle.
Well, the Angels will face a left-hander, Marco Gonzalez, who's had his issues since the All-Star break. The Angels will counter with Jaime Barria. He's looking to bounce back and trying to finish off his rookie campaign on a strong go. We're just about ready for baseball here in Southern California. Sit back, relax. Here bring you the lineups in the first pitch when we return.
Brought to you by the new 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Embrace every new opportunity with a redesigned exterior and 31 highway MPG. Test drive one today. By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by your SoCal Mazda dealers. Welcome back out to Angel Stadium, the finale of this 4-game set. Halos and the Mariners wrapping this one up. And it's been all Seattle this weekend. See what the Angels can do behind Jaime Barria. They'll be facing a left-hander. And in Marco Gonzalez, and of course, all season long, the Angels have struggled against left-handed pitching, and they will not have Mike Trout in the lineup to start this ball game. Perhaps maybe available as a pinch hitter, but with the off day tomorrow, I guess Mike Scioscia trying to give Trout a couple of days off before that 3-game series begins at the Coliseum in Oakland on Tuesday night. Let's take a look at Scott Service's lineup for the Seattle Mariners. 82-66 with the 3 wins so far this week, and this is their 149th game of the season. They'll have Mitch Haniger leading things off in right, Denard Spans in left. Robinson Cano is second base. Ryan Healy jumps up in place of Nelson Cruz at first base. Kyle Seager is at third. Dan Vogelbach is the DH. Dave Freitas at behind the plate. D. Gordon center. And Andrew Romine is batting ninth, playing shortstop today. Jaime Barria is on the mound. This will be his 24th start of the season. He's 10-9 with a 3.53 ERA.
Yeah, trying to bounce back from that last start out where he wasn't real consistent, especially with the first pitch strike percentage for Barria. My go-tos, though, for him to be successful this afternoon against Seattle, a club that's been swinging the bat well so far in this series. It's down and away all day with all his pitches, whether it's his fastball, breaking ball, or changeup. Stayed in those corners throughout, and they have that fade changeup, which I still think is a very important pitch for him. You fade that changeup away against lefties, run that fastball down and away all day. He should have success against Seattle here this afternoon.
Well, it is a warm afternoon. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark. This is a Seattle team that's swinging to bat well. We'll see what the defense can do behind them. Upton, Hermosillo, Calhoun in the outfield from left to right. Ward, Simmons, Fletcher, Marte around the infield from third to first, and Jose Briseño behind the plate.
And Hermosillo out in center field this afternoon after Mike Trout had the center field position the first 3 games, making his 5th start in center field. 10 so far in right field. No assists, no errors so far for Hermosillo, but he can go get a baseball as well as anybody. Great energy he brings, very good as far as going back on the baseball.
Mitch Haniger's had a nice series for Seattle. He's ready to lead things off. Not a cloud in the sky. Angels will stay here tonight and have the off day tomorrow and fly up to the Bay Area tomorrow afternoon.
Speaking of Oakland, they were down 5-0 in the 9th inning. A grand slam so far for Chris Davis. They're only down by 1 down in Tampa for Oakland.
Chris Davis is having a heck of a season. The first one today is skied to right center. Hermosillo breaks back, has to come in on it. 1 down. Take down, 1 pitch, 1 out to start the game.
You get highlighted on defense, you have to make a play right away. Did so. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Here comes Denard Span. He's the left fielder today. Span hitting .267, 11 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Did not get to start yesterday, but did come in later on as a pinch hitter and stayed in the game. Ended up going 0 for 1 with a walk. Seattle picking up the 6-5 victory. 12 hits. They had a ton of traffic as far as base runners throughout the entire game. Ended up going 3 for 15 with men in scoring position.
That big at bat though for Robinson Cano, got that hanging slider from Jerez. It hits the ball off the wall for a 3-run double, 3-run RBI double.
Two balls, 1 strike. Go with an off-speed pitch.
And going back to that last game for Barria, this little over 51% strike percentage last time out. And pretty consistent, over 60 to 63% of pitches in the strike zone. Not so much that last time out.
Lifted foul and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took the loss against Texas here. Gave up 4 runs, 3 hits, and 3 innings of work. 60 pitches, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Four walks matched a career high. Also had 4 against Toronto here on June 23rd. Two now. A little liner to left. Went down and got the off speed. 1 out single puts a man on for Cano.
You know, we've seen that throughout the season for Bernard Span. He's able to hit the ball very well the other way. It's almost if when you see somebody hitting like that, you almost pitch him away, play him away, bring your left fielder in. If he hits it over your head, hey, you tip your cap to him saying that's a good swing, but take that little flare away from him.
And you'll see oftentimes when you try to pitch him inside, he'll turn and hit the ball well down the right field line, but really he's just trying to go serve it the other way.
Yeah, he's got some power to turn on it, but he's not necessarily going to hit the ball out the other way. So take that away from him.
Pretty decent lead for him at first base as Cano takes a strike. Ryan Additon calling the balls and strikes today. Lance Barrett at first, Bill Welke at second, Tony Randazzo over at third. Cano hitting .283, 8 home runs, 39 runs batted in. Lifts this one out the left. Upton's got a beat on it. Makes the catch, spins around, fires it back in, 2 away. Span stays at first. So it's Ryan Healy coming up. They had Nelson Cruz in the lineup originally as the DH, but he got scratched. There's been a virus going through the Mariners clubhouse. James Paxton impacted by it. Gene Segura missed 3 games because of it, and now Nelson Cruz. So Healy moves up to that cleanup spot. .247 average, 24 home runs and 73 RBIs. On board 3 times last night with a single, double, and a walk. 2 for 4 overall. He'll look at strike 1.
Perfect spot. Stay away against Healy. Force him to hit the ball the other way. He's got good power when it's elevated up and away. Down and away, a little bit different.
Oh, what? Nice block by Persino. They'll slide her down and away.
Nice job as far as getting that body over, keeping that glove in that position and keeping it in front of you. Wade Span cannot get into scoring position via the wild pitch.
One ball, one strike on the Mariner first baseman. Span, a 1 out single, stands at first. Two balls, one strike. Healy glanced down to Scott Brocious, third base coach for Seattle.
Had some big hits in his career with that Yankee uniform on.
Yep. Quick throw to first. Pretty good throw. Quick move, too.
He's only allowed 2 stolen bases in 4 attempts against him. Quick to the plate, does everything well. Youngster fields his position well, holds the baseball, he's got a quick move to first, quick to the plate.
Span takes off, a step off, they got him in a rundown. There's the 3rd out. Nice job by Berea talking about holding the baseball.
It's not easy to do that for a young pitcher. Under control, another good play by Berea.
50 of the season. The Angels at 73 and 76. We'll have Calhoun leading things off at right. Fletcher's at second. Shohei Ohtani jumps up to the 3 spot at DH with no Mike Trout in the lineup. Justin Upton in the cleanup spot at left. Simmons at short. Marte at first. Ward at third. Briseño behind the plate. Hermosillo batting ninth, playing center field. They're taking on the 26-year-old left-hander. He's a native of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's Marco Gonzalez making his 27th start for Seattle.
Man, he's throwing the ball very well against the Angels this season. 2-0 with a 1.38 ERA. My go-tos to be successful against him this afternoon is make sure you're ready for those off-speed pitches. He throws a lot of them. This 33% of his pitches are fastballs, and pick your part of the plate. In other words, if you're looking in, stay in there throughout the course of the game. If you're looking away, stay away, because he throws that cutter and changeup to both sides of the plate very well.
Cole swinging first pitch, comes up empty. 0 for 4 last night in the midst of an 0 for 22 currently. .213 average, 18 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Off the plate. Evens a count at a ball and a strike. Gonzalez mentioned post All-Star break. 2-4 with a 6.75 ERA. That's over 7 starts. Pitched better the last time out. That was on the 11th against San Diego. Gave up a run on 4 hits, working 5 innings.
Take a look at our StatCast AI powered by AWS, where the infield is set up for Cole Calhoun at the plate, even with a lefty on the mound. Majority of the baseballs put in play have been hit to that right side of the field. Cole, when he stays back, can drive the ball to left center field.
Hits this one sharply towards second and gloved. A little short hop by Cano in shallow right field. There's the first out. Here's a look at the defense behind Gonzalez this afternoon. Span, Gordon, Haniger in the outfield from left to right. Seager, Romine, Cano, and Healy from third to first. Freitas behind the plate.
And Ryan Healy making that full-time commitment over there to first base, picking up his 121st start at first. 7 errors. Played the majority of his career at third base when he was at Oakland. Settled in pretty solid at first base for him.
We saw him play some third base, some DH with Oakland.
And remember him playing shortstop in high school with a very good arm.
He may have made an appearance or two on the outfield too, if I remember correctly.
Crespi.
Was it Crespi Carmelite?
Yes.
Or Chris McGee went to school?
Yes, he did. Hall of Famer
The Hall of Famer.
Crespi.
Ball and a strike on Fletcher. 272 average. 17 doubles. 2 triples, a home run, 25 runs batted in. 1 for 4 last night. Double and a run scored. Turned that one over. It's 1-2. Shohei on deck.
Tani's never faced Gonzalez yet. A couple batters, a couple guys on this roster for the Angels with good numbers against him, though. Hamilton Simmons and Mike Trout not in the lineup today at 471.
Oh, shooting one down the line. That's headed toward the corner. What a good piece of hitting by David Fletcher. He's slowing down. He may be hurt, Dave. Yep.
Yeah. Looked like he got hurt.
Yep.
Because I think he was thinking triple.
Yep. Grabbing that left hamstring, and that's not a good sign. He's going to have to come out of the game. Man, that is a bummer.
Yeah, he's been so good. And that's him. He's thinking triple, especially where Haniger was playing. And right there, you could tell discomfort in the leg.
He's coming out of the game.
Yeah, he's tough, but it's a wise decision, especially with an off day tomorrow also.
That had triple written all over it. As good an arm as Mitch Haniger had. He was playing so far toward the alley in right center. So Caleb Coward will take over. Shohei will bow with a man in scoring position. Man, it's so unfortunate. With 2 weeks left to go, the season ends 2 weeks from today. Just wanted to continue to pile up good numbers in his rookie campaign.
It's been really, really impressive. My Hyundai key for the Angels today against Seattle, this afternoon ball game against Gonzalez on the mound. Turn this thing around, El Presidente. Let's turn this around here, especially after 3 tough games in a row against Seattle. A chance to win yesterday, went away late. Turn this one around before going on that last road trip of the season with a victory here today.
You know what? They're raking over there by first base, but he had already he felt that before he even got to the base.
Yes. A lot of times you'll see that, especially early in almost every ballpark. You wet down that infield dirt early on, especially by the bases. But that was already into play when he got to that base.
And I'm wondering, Gooby, if maybe part of the swing, his approach here, watch kind of going out after. Remember, it's his left leg. See that little stutter step there coming out of the batter's box? Still didn't bother, but it was as he was getting to first is when he starts to feel it. Right about here.
Right there before he even gets to the base, and it wasn't that area beyond the base.
Yeah.
He was thinking triple, and I think with his speed and his ability to cut corners on bases, I think he would have had a shot at it.
Shohei comes in batting .293, 20 home runs, 55 runs batted in. He tries to shoot one the other way. Halos last night 2 for 2, have been in scoring position, 3 for 14 in the series, however. They've had some opportunities against Seattle, just haven't been able to cash them in. Last night was hits, raw home runs. All 5 runs for the Angels via the long ball. Oh, 1 pitch. Takes a strike, bottom part of the zone. Ohtani with 20 doubles, 2 triples, 20 home runs, 55 runs batted in. 2-hit game last night, going 2 for 4.
What if that sets up a breakable, little cutter away? Ohtani's been very, very good this entire season with runners in scoring position, 364.
Upton, the man on deck. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. Two down.
A little cutter hole throw, lower part of the strike zone, a real good pitch by Gonzalez. Once again, he's got the cutter going early. So a fastball is 87-92, cutter, curveball, changeup. Only 33% of the time will throw a fastball. Justin Upton had a huge game last night. Almost had 3 home runs. The ones for Mitch Haniger, great play in right field.
Upton takes a strike. Bigger lead for Coward at second. Justin pulls this one toward short. Romine's got it. And the Angels are done here in the first. We're off to the second with no score. Hey, get your red on. Support your Angels during every home game in 2019 with Angels season seats. For more information, call 888-796-HALO. Go to angels.com/season seats to become a 2019 season seat holder.
Caleb Coward over at second base now. Took over for David Fletcher when he hurt his leg on his double.
Healy was at the plate when Span took off a little too soon. Ended up going as a pickoff in the first.
Boy, David Fletcher, what a rookie campaign he has had. Everything extremely well, including turning 33 double plays at second base for Fletcher.
Healy lines one out to center. Hermosillo makes the catch. One down. Michael getting to start at center in place of Trout. There's Kyle Seager. He had the night off last night. And his replacement, Chris Negron, had a nice game. Picked up 3 hits. Also reached on a strikeout wild pitch as this one's pulled foul. Scored twice at 2 RBIs. Seager hitting .218. 21 home runs, 74 runs batted. He's also chipped in 33 doubles.
Good fastball location down. Especially now you have that chance. And I think I'd love to see Maria use more so as his changeup. At their low fastball like that, you could start that same playing with their changeup and then have it fade off the outside corner.
Brea threw just 11 pitches in that first inning. 1-2 pitch now to Seager. Talk about a waste pitch.
Yeah,
that is a wasted pitch right there.
Yeah, that's the one pitch I think when you go into spring training next season where if you're going to use that a lot, especially with 2 strikes, you got to get a little bit closer to the strike zone and then start going up the ladder. It's too high to get a hit of the chase. And now because of that, you drop your elbow to elevate that fastball that high. That very next pitch, a lot more difficult to get back in the strike zone. Now Seager's in position to sit on a fastball 3-2.
Figured the changeup would be a good pitch here.
I thought it was a perfect pitch 2 pitches ago when he went with that high fastball.
That's why I'm saying is like you don't need to set him up.
Yeah.
You have him behind in the count already. Breaking ball misses, so walk. So 1-2 count goes into a walk with 1 out here in the second.
Let's take a look at our tools of the trade brought to you by Ram Trucks. Talked about the poise on the mound for Jaime Barea. Waits, steps off, runs the runner back quickly. That is perfect as far as what you're supposed to do as far as shorten up the rundown. Run at the base runner, bring it back towards the base of where he originated from, and then get that quick out. But his ability to hold the baseball was the key for Jaime Barea.
Vogelbach getting to start at DH in place of Nelson Cruz. 27 games for Vogelbach. 209 average, 2 home runs, 7 runs batted in. 25-year-old native of Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, we remember that well, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Terry Park?
Terry Park. Clubhouse down the left field line, if I remember correctly.
What was the AstroTurf infield, grass outfield? Spring training home for the Kansas City Royals for a number of years.
Vogelbach skying on the left center. There's some depth to it. Garcia. Oh, that Sunshine makes the catch. Seager stays at first. 2 down. Have you been down that way? When was the last time you were down that way? Fort Myers, Naples.
Been a while.
You will not recognize it because you spend more time at Baseball City, right?
Yeah.
Just outside of Orlando.
Yep.
Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Naples. It's crazy. I mean, it's just boom.
Yeah. Spring training home, what? The Twins and the Red Sox.
Yeah.
I loved it down there. That weather down in Fort Myers was amazing, especially in spring training.
2 down for Dave Freitas, the catcher. Flares went foul. .209 batting average this year. 5 doubles, a triple, 4 runs batted in. Fouls it back, 0-2. Pretty good game against the Angels back on July 11th here. 2 for 2 at 5 total bases, including a home run.
Continue to try that high fastball. 0-2 or even 1-2.
There's the 1-2. Break your ball.
Yeah, I was talking to Mark Langston about that 0-2 high fastball thing we've had that conversation about, because he was a 4-seam fastball guy, big curveball for Langston. He liked the fastball there, not that high out of the strike zone, but the high fastball, but middle in, where you get the hitter to think they have to, or they can see the ball better. Up and away like that, you're not going to get many hacks at it. I didn't do that a whole lot because I wasn't a 4-seam fastball guy, more of a sinker pitcher, so I would throw that fastball right towards the outside corner, maybe a baseball off. But if you're going to throw that, you got to go middle in to be more effective and closer to the upper part of the strike zone. And it's another one, and you're not getting hitters to even thinking about biting for it.
I at 91 miles per hour, I think it's kind of a waste in general, to be perfectly honest with you. I think if you're at 94 to 96 or above, now you can get swings and misses up there. At 90, 91, you're not going to get many guys swing and miss.
And if it's down a little bit, that baseball is going a long way. Got a chance to get that backspin on it.
Breaking ball, lifted foul. Slicing out of play. Count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And part of it too is you end up throwing a few extra pitches in. When you get ahead of the count 0-2, just finish off the hitter quickly. You could have had a 3-pitch at bat.
Yeah.
Now you're looking at a 6 or 7 pitch at bat now.
Same. This is the second batter that he's gone through this. Remember, he had Seager 1-2 before walking him.
And he's going to be on that pitch count and innings limit here throughout the rest of the season, as he has been of late.
17 pitches thrown this inning.
I really like his talent. He has a chance to be really good. He just has to hone a little bit of that fastball, especially well above the strike zone.
Full count. Seager's going to try to take second base. Briseño's throw is late. Wild pitch puts a man in scoring position.
And your goal always as a pitcher to get ahead of the count and finish them off as quick as possible. It's all-speed pitch in the dirt. Persino did a pretty good job as far as getting his body in front with that spin on that all-speed pitch. Goes away from the body enough to allow Seager to advance in the scoring position. Third wild pitch of the season for Berea.
T. Gordon on deck. Payoff on the way. Freitas rolls a foul.
Now 30 pitches for Berea.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Gooby, but especially when you're dealing with certain guys in the lineup. Seager's had his issues this year, so there's no real reason to have to pitch around him or be careful with him. Vogelbach, a limited amount of time in the big leagues, limited amount of success. Freitas, a backup catcher. These are guys you would think that you want to be aggressive against and finish, as you said, finish them off as quickly as possible.
Yep. Always. That's the mindset has to be.
So now you get into this battle here, 3-2. He's seen everything in the kitchen sink from a hitter's perspective.
When I teach, with the high school team I work with during the fall and winter time, even the beginning part of the season, I always say, hey, how many guys can we get out with 2 pitches or less? 1 or 2 pitches. That's what you want to try to do. And when you get to the 2 strikes on them, I want that batter finished in 3 pitches. You always you used to always be taught that up and in, waste fastball off the plate. No, quick as possible. Utilize your athleticism as far as your defensive players to get some quick outs. Then you've taken away how many outs you got to get out of the bullpen every night, because you can get some quick outs, and all of a sudden you look up, you're in the 6th and 7th inning, and you're at 80, 90 pitches instead of having that at 4 and 5 innings.
Apparently some miscommunication here with 2 outs at a full count. These are the things that shouldn't be happening at this stage of the season. Big lead for Seager at second. Try this again. Another payoff, and Freitas finally strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Today by going to redcross.org or text Florence to 90999 to give $10 to the American Red Cross Hurricane Relief. It's the bottom of the 2nd here at Angel Stadium, wrapping up this 4-game series. And, 2nd to the last Sunday of the season. The Angels go on the road, 3 against Oakland, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday being an afternoon contest, and it's off to Houston for a 3-game set. Last road trip of the year. Then a week from tomorrow, back here for the last homestand, 3 against Texas. And then 3 against the Oakland A's, who ended up losing today 5-4 to the Tampa Bay Rays. Hey, and Simmons swings a 3. Our well wishes out to Dwayne Stats. Missed another game today. He's under the weather, so I hope he's feeling better and gets back to the booth soon.
Oh, he's a great guy. We always have fun having conversations with him, whether here at the Big A or down in St. Petersburg.
Simba under the glove of Gonzalez. Cano far to his right, off balance throw, not going to get it. Hey, shocker, Andrelton Simmons with an infield base hit.
Yeah, he's amongst the leaders in that category in the American League with a 29th. Cano got rid of that baseball quickly, but not enough on that throw to get Simba at first. He's always been very quick on the exchange for Cano, but not enough on it.
Houston currently leading Arizona 4-1 at the bottom of the 7th. Yankees lost today, so they could not pick up a game on Oakland. Game and a half difference between those two as far as the first and second wild card spots. Marte takes downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Tampa Bay, meanwhile, now 7 back.
Hey, what if you're the Yankees, you don't want to have to play that one game playing there in Oakland.
Marte today getting the start at first base. .211 batting average.
Aaron Boone had mentioned that Aaron Judge will be getting some at bats next week. Well, we got to always be careful with Gonzalez on the mound. 6 pickoffs this season.
Throw over to first base. Jeffrey with 6 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Jose Miguel Fernandez has been getting the bulk of the playing time at first base.
And so often we talk about hitting runs and things like that. It's always difficult against a left-handed pitcher to begin with. Very, very difficult against Gonzalez. By the way, Dwayne Stats called that no-hitter by Jim Abbott when he was broadcasting for the Yankees. We were talking about that the other day with Abby had a no-hitter in the Yankee uniform. Dwayne Stats on the call for that one.
Nice. Back up the middle, base hit. So back-to-back knocks for the Angels to start the second. Simba is going to try to take third. The throw is not in time. Gordon a little bit lackadaisical on his approach, and Andrelton saw it, takes advantage.
You got to be aggressive, and Andrelton Simmons is a very good base runner. Not a lot of experience out there in the outfield. 2 outfield assists for Gordon. A little hesitation, and then turns on the F burner, slides in to third base, go first to third on a base hit up the middle. By the way, it almost looked like Gonzalez almost put his pitching hand out to try to knock that one down. Not a good decision there.
Taylor Ward had the night off last night, hitting .189, 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in. An opportunity to give the Angels the early lead here in the second. Mel Stottlemyre Jr.
Especially if you're Seattle, you're seeing those scores, the Yankees and Oakland losing earlier. Very important game for Seattle here this afternoon.
And then needing a victory to remain a half game better than the Tampa Bay Rays. Otherwise, the Rays leapfrog them. That's the last thing you want, is to have to overcome another team.
Then you got to keep rooting for a lot of teams to lose games.
Gonzalez making the 6th start against the Angels this year. It's crazy he's had that many starts. The last time was here on July 29th. Gave up 2 runs on 7 hits, 6 innings of work. It's also the last win he's had just after the All-Star break.
Well, nearly 60% of the time on a 2-1 count, he'll throw an all-speed pitch here to a right-handed batter, so you got to be ready for that. There it was, off speed at him. There's no guarantee you're going to get a fastball.
Two now. Ward takes a called strike 3. 1 down. Second strikeout for Gonzalez.
Quite a bit off the outside corner, little backdoor cutter. Trying to get a pitch right here for Senyo to drive deep in the air. Get that first run of the game across.
One ball, 1 strike on Briseño, hitting .243, a couple of doubles, 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in. Long hold for Gonzalez, 2-1. 2-2.
That was the pitch to hit a long way. Missed it. Straight back, he fouled it. Now he's probably got to deal with a non-strike here from Gonzalez.
Simmons standing at third base, Marte at first. Full count. Hermosillo on deck.
Long look in for Dino Evil to Mike Scioscia. I don't think you can afford to be going here, especially with the move that Gonzalez has if you're Marte at first base.
Here's a 3-2. Briseño lifts it foul.
Nice play. Van turned the body, made a nice play on the pop-up.
Another payoff, another foul. It's the running theme of the second inning. Several foul balls off Jaime Barria at the top of the frame.
Already a 7-pitch at bat.
There goes Marte. They got him picked off. The throw is in time. They got him on the helmet. No argument for Marte. 2 outs. Mr. Bailey will have a look at it, see what Socha decides to do here.
Mentioned already with 6 pickoffs.
No argument. That's one of those, as even if you are running, aren't you waiting till he commits to home plate?
Yeah.
Against a left-hander? It's not a straight steal. So 2 outs, Simmons at third base. Three-two. Los Angeles strikes out. So the Angels have first and third, nobody out, get nothing out of it. Scoreless as we head to the third. '29th, Angels taking on the A's at 6:07. Fans in attendance will also receive a team photo while supplies last, courtesy of Chevrolet. Go to angels.com/promotions. I'm of the belief there should be 2 team photo giveaways every year. Opening weekend, right?
Yeah.
The team that breaks camp.
Yeah.
So you have your opening 25 guys, and then the September one that includes the guys you called up from
That's a good one.
for September
Good
call-ups.
idea. I like it. Commissioner, way to go.
Yet another sponsorship opportunity missed.
I do like that, though.
It should be, right?
Yep.
Especially as we talk about, as Gordon tries to bunt, fouls it back. Everyone talks about, oh, he made his first opening day roster.
That's a big accomplishment.
That's huge.
Yes.
8-9-1 for Seattle here in the third. Gordon, Romine, and Haniger. Try it again. 0-2. back out in center field. Hitting .269, 17 doubles, 5 triples, 2 home runs, 30 runs batted in. First season with Seattle, acquired in the offseason from the Marlins. One of the few that were jettisoned from South Florida. There's that high fastball. Cal remains 0-2.
And that's the pitch where Gordon could put that into play. Remember, that came into play earlier in the series. Served it in left field.
Hang and break it ball, and it's a leadoff single. Oh, the speedy outfielder is on board, and Romine coming to the plate. Gordon with 30 stolen bases, has been caught 11 times. Gordon's 30 bags this year, 4th in the American League. You know who's leading the way? Whit Merrifield, the American League leader in stolen bases with 36.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Malik Smith of the Rays at 33. Jose Ramirez, then D. Gordon, Mookie Betts. Betts had to come out of the game today. An issue with his right side after a couple of throws from the outfield.
That's never good.
Especially at the point where the Red Sox are at, where they just need to cruise control it for 2 weeks. Get ready for their first round. They will play the wild card. The winner of the wild card game.
Speaking of that game again today, Jacob deGrom, 12 more strikeouts.
Out to left. Upton playing Andrew perfectly, 1 out. But Boston won.
He gave up a few runs today.
Yeah.
ZRA went flying up there to 1.78.
We were having this conversation the other day about the National League. Speaking of Jacob deGrom, as far as the Cy Young, we were talking about the MVP candidate, but nobody's really mentioned any of the pitchers as part of the MVP conversation in the National League, whether it's Jacob deGrom, Aaron Nola, Max Scherzer. All 3 of those guys, if I'm not mistaken, at the time we had this conversation, all 3 had higher WARs this year than any of the position players, because it's scattered about. Remember, first half, Freddie Freeman was all world for the Atlanta Braves. He's cooled down. Acuna stepped up. Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story, Christian Yelich, Paul Goldschmidt, as always, is in that conversation, but nobody's really running away with it.
And that's the years where a pitcher can get into that conversation, because nobody's having one of those gigantic years on the offensive side.
deGrom has the argument against him that maybe Zach Greinke had when he won it in Kansas City, and also even Felix
here
when he won it with Seattle, that not enough wins. And, wins don't matter, right? Until you start talking about a Cy Young conversation. Then it's like, well, he only has 8 wins. He pitched for the Mets. Just never understood. It's the beauty of analytics. You can certainly modify the numbers or the parameters for numbers to fit your argument any which way.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, deGrom, though, he's pitching deep in games.
Yeah.
So he's doing everything he can to win a game. It's not like he's pitching 5 or 6 innings and he's out of the game. He's in there 7 and 8 innings. The more difficult outs, that 7th and 8th and 9th innings.
Nola's pitching in contention for a playoff spot. Nationals, Scherzer is he's come back down to earth a little bit. He was going crazy. I was thinking he was on his way to winning a 3rd consecutive Cy Young.
He's got a lot of strikeouts, though, and that's always comes into play when it comes into voting.
Check in on Gordon at first base. He's back easily. 2-1 count on Haniger. He hit a fly ball to center field in his first at bat.
People were talking about Chris Sale being the American League Cy Young Award winner. I think you got to look down in Tampa.
Blake
Snell's had an incredible season. 19-game winner, 2.03 ERA.
They've both missed a little bit of time, right? Snell missed a little time when we were down there, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Sales had a couple of hiccups out of the rotation. Trying to think who else would. I mean, Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
You got to give him some,
yes.
He's having an incredible season as a closer.
Corey Kluber's always in that conversation, too.
Yeah. Two one. Haniger bunts one toward third and goes foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Cleveland had clinched that division, their 3rd straight AL Central. I think a lot of clubs and a lot of baseball people are talking Boston, Houston, and deservedly so as far as potentially representing the American League in the World Series. But I would not go to sleep on Cleveland right now. That is a very deep team.
You know what? I normally would agree with you. I think the issues that they have shown with their bullpen of late might be a little bit of a concern. Especially as Tito likes to use the bullpen.
Yeah, but they can move one of their really good starters down to the bullpen. You saw what that did for Houston last year. With McCullers and Peacock.
Yeah.
Lindor and Ramirez are special.
Gordon over at first base. He takes off 3-2. It's pulled to left, headed toward the corner. Gordon with his speed is going to come around to score. Seattle leads it 1-0 on the Haniger double. That was a hanging breaky ball. Haniger picks up his 34th double, 89th run batted in. So the Angels, you talk about momentum shift. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Get nothing out of it. Seattle comes right back.
And 2 hanging breaking balls in this inning against Berea. I'm always a fan of having runners in motion, and D. Gordon with that speed easily cruises around on that double. Another RBI for Haniger, 89 in the season.
And a very excited Mariner fan in the background.
Yes.
Here's Denard Span, the left fielder, singled in the 1st. No balls and a strike. One ball, 1 strike. One off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Really, Berea slowing things down considerably here, as he did in the 2nd. 2 balls, 2 strikes out. Haniger with that double RBI, time for the team lead. Runs batted in. Nelson Cruz. Not a big lead for Haniger right now. Span fouls it off.
And pitch him away, play him away. Upton in a little bit closer in left field.
Long look in for Berea. 1-0 Seattle. We're at the top of the third. This one slicing. Foul. Just not fooling anybody. To get this many foul balls, it's kind of an indicator.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically a bullpen game anyway with Berea on the mound. He has gone deep into games this year. Watching his innings. The Angels used 6 relievers yesterday after Andrew Heaney's 5 innings last night. And had a bullpen game earlier this series. That was on Thursday. Breaking ball got him looking. Good pitch, good location. 2 down. Second strikeout for Berea.
Let's take a look at our inside pitch cast where this breaking ball was located. Right on that outside part of the plate. Call third strike.
Robinson Cano, fly ball to left field the first inning. Snap throw to second, and Haniger is back in there.
Simba always those quick tags. Even when you think it's going to be back easily, you just never know with how quick he is. Haniger dies back at second base.
Cano pulls it over to first. Marte's got it, takes it himself. Haniger with the RBI double gives Seattle a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third.
Haley Dawson, who has been on a mission to throw out the first pitch at all 30 ballparks, and today she threw out first pitch number 30 here at the Big A, completing her journey, which was so special. I can tell you're having a great time. What's been your favorite part of this whole experience?
Getting autographs.
And meeting all the players. And who did you get today? You got to throw the first pitch to Mike Trout. How cool was that?
Amazing.
So amazing she fell down after. But Mom, how special has it been to witness your daughter's dreams come true at 8 years old?
Oh, it's been so amazing. All the baseball teams getting together to let this happen for an 8-year-old girl of all people. You know, who gets to do this? My kid gets to do it. So it's been great. It's been fantastic.
And you mentioned just the confidence she's been able to build, being able to do something like this.
Oh yeah, you know, when she was born with Poland syndrome, I thought, you know, how are we going to deal with this? You know, we try to raise her with a lot of confidence and just self-esteem and stuff, and just her from age 5 throwing out the first pitch for the Orioles till now, 3 years later. I mean, this kid has so much confidence. I don't know what she's going to do.
I love it. She's been dancing around the Big A all day. And guys, this is where you really get to see that it's more than just a game.
Oh,
No question,
doubt.
Alex.
Oh, that's so cool.
We saw that earlier this year as far as the journey to try to get to the opportunity to throw a ceremonial first pitch throughout Major League Baseball at all ballparks, and glad it ended here at the Big A.
And throwing it to Mike Trout. Perfect way to finish off.
He is off today.
Yes.
Maybe that's why he has the off day.
Yeah.
Marcia pulling one down the line. That's a fair ball just inside the bag. Michael ahead to second base, stumbling a little bit. He will stop right there.
It's his third double this season for Hermosillo. In scoring position right away to try to answer that run. Seattle scored in the top of the third.
Second consecutive inning, the Angels have gotten a man in scoring position.
Yeah, picking the part of the plate against Gonzalez so important as a hitter. It's very difficult to cover both the inside and outside corner. Sit on a spot, get that pitch, and don't miss it. And that's what Hermosillo was able to do.
There's Cole, grounded out in the first. Although he did hit it sharply to Robinson Cano, a little short hop. One ball, no strikes. 2 strikeouts, pardon me, 3 strikeouts, no walks. 4 hits allowed for Gonzalez.
A lot more comfortable in the batter's box. That first at bat than what we saw. We showed that yesterday, the difference between August and September as far as where his hands are located, the leg kick, even the follow through on the swing. Cole is 1 for 11 versus Gonzalez in his career.
Popped up into Romine. That sunshine puts it away for the first down.
Cole was trying to make sure he was able to get back, stay back on this one. But lifted that one, got underneath it, pops it straight up the shortstop. See the frustration for Cole. So competitive. He, at the very least, he wanted to hit the ball on the ground that time to the right side of the infield. It ended up being a pop-up in the infield, so Hermosillo cannot advance.
There's Caleb Coward, first plate appearance. Took over as a pinch runner for David Fletcher. Fletcher leaving the game with an apparent left leg injury after he doubled into the right field corner in the first.
Mentioned the pickoffs for Gonzalez. He's very good as far as pickoffs, 7 of them. He also has a pickoff at second base, so you got to watch out for that.
Leadoff double for Hermosillo. 0-1 pitch. One down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Did not go. No official word from the Angels as to the injury to Fletcher. Now the 2-1. 3-1. Shohei's on deck.
Be a mound visit now.
Kind of an odd time for a mound visit.
Unless he's reminding him of who's on deck. I think you better go after this hitter in Caleb Coward with Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck with the potential of having 2 base runners on as he comes to the plate.
Three-1, and there's a walk. So the meeting did nothing. And now Shohei coming up. Struck out looking in the first inning.
I'm thinking right now Shohei Ohtani's looking for something middle in right away first pitch. He'll be ready to attack it, drive it.
First one from Gonzalez. He did attack it. Hermosillo at second base, Coward at first. 2 on. 1 out. Seattle getting a run at the top of the 3rd. That's a balk.
Yep.
That is a balk, is it not? No, they're saying no. Ohtani backed out. Time wasn't granted him because he wasn't looking. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not a balk.
Doesn't matter if Shohei Ohtani steps out. If you don't call time as an umpire.
And Nick Addington did not call time.
No.
He'll back out right here. There's no time called.
And he's going right in that position. If he threw a pitch, he would have called it a strike or a ball.
One ball, 1 strike. Gonzalez taking forever, just staring back at second base. Hermosillo's not going anywhere. His speed and Shohei at the plate. He's in scoring position, standing at first base.
Yep.
One. Down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bouncer to the right side. Healy far to his right. It's only plays to second. Fielder's choice. 2 down now. 1st and 3rd.
Justin Upton coming into plate. Let's take a look at We Make It Easy, brought to you by SoCal Toyota. Made it look easy last night with that swing he had going. First 2 home run game of the season for J.Ab, a 17th of his career. Almost at a 3 home run game. Very good as far as driving, whether it's sliders or curveballs or even cutters out this season. He's going to get a couple of them against Gonzalez here, hoping to at the very least tie the game up here with a base hit.
They had an opportunity to drive home a run in the 1st inning, grounded out. Has an opportunity here in the 3rd to at least tie it up, if not more. These are the issues that the situations in which Justin has really struggled with this year. Just a 196 batting average with men in scoring position. One ball, one strike. Just missed in. Abacia standing at third base. Shohei at first. Not a big lead for Ohtani at first base. But yet a long hold by Gonzalez. And that's out toward right center field. Has some carry to it. D. Gordon moving back to the track at the wall. Goal! Big fly for Justin Upton. 3-run shot, and the Angels lead it 3-1.
And boy, did he make it easy with that swing the other way. He's hit a number of home runs to right center field at the Big A this season with the new home run spot. It's our top tier play, brought to you by Arco. Tried to go backdoor cutter, but it got the middle part of the plate and down. And Jay up. 3-run home run, his 30th. Well, sees that 3 straight years. 30 home runs or more for Justin Upton. What a swing that was. What a tear he is on of late with the home run ball. 4 in his last 3 games.
Andrelton Simmons takes a strike. Simba with an infield base hit leading off the second. '30th home run of the season. 84 runs batted in now.
Sometimes as a pitcher you get so concerned with base runners that you lose focus at who's at the plate. Long look in, and then Upton hits it out.
This is popped up. Robinson Cano calling for it. The inning is over, but a 2-out, 3-run blast by Justin Upton puts the Angels in the lead as we head to the 4th.
Just a perfect swing, jumping on that cutter. It was away, but middle.
term labored, but he's certainly thrown a lot of pitches over the last 2 innings. And he's going to face 4, 5, 6 Healy, Seager, and Vogelbach for Seattle. Healy, a fly ball to center field, leading off the second. Slow breaking ball evens the count. Trying to force that one in. Fouled off of Briseño's mask. Seen that quite a bit over the last week with both catchers, Garcia and Briseño.
Wonder if Martin Maldonado left the shirters who's saying everything hurts to those guys too. We're walking around the clubhouse with that t-shirt on. Everything hurts. As a catcher this time of the year, pretty much everything does hurt.
Count remains even at 2-2. 60th pitch will be thrown here on the next offering from Berea. Over to third, backhanded by Ward. He's got a plant. Across it down with strong arm, one away.
Good play there by Taylor Ward, knowing he has a little bit of time to gather himself. Got a lot on that throw. The first out of the inning. Backhand, spins around, a lot on the throw, get that first out.
Kyle Seager fouling off the first offer. He walked into second. The only free pass issued by Berea to go with 2 strikeouts. A lot of step-offs, a lot of look-ins.
When I look out at the field with the position players, you want them on their toes. When you see that step-offs, it's hard for them to do that.
Off-speed pitch upstairs for a base hit. Yeah, it's not good when you look out to the field and you see position players with hands on their hips.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Especially how quick the baseball's off the bat. Limited amount of time to be able to react. And if you're not quite ready because of a slow pace on the mound, you're not going to get to some of those baseballs.
Here's Vogelbach. The DH at a fly ball to center field. His first AB. That was in the second. That is out to deep right field. We're tied at 3. Berea gives it right back as Vogelbach hits his 3rd home run of the season. That ball got out in a hurry, jumping on that first pitch fastball.
Mislocation by quite a bit. 108 miles an hour exit velocity off the bat. And Maria's allowed 17 home runs this season. 11 of them have been off his fastball.
So base is clear. Freitas comes up hacking first pitch. 0-1 count. He struck out in the second. Oh, 2. It's out toward left center field, not very deep. Upton racing in, it falls in there.
Replacing quite a few divots. He's towards the end of the bat. Throwing just between Upton and Hermosillo in left center field. And that slide taking up quite a bit of that grass as he slid in with his cleats.
D. Gordon singled and scored in the third inning. Pops this one up. Ward on the grass. 2 down. So it'll bring up Andrew Romine. 3-3 game. We're here in the top of the 4th. There's a strike. Romine, a fly ball to left field. His first at bat. He's getting a start this afternoon at shortstop. No Gene Segura. Oh, 2. Freitas with a short lead over at first base. One and 2. Nowhere near the strike zone. Romine, 5th round pick of the Angels back in 2007 out of Arizona State. It's at Trabuco Hills High School. $47 games for the Angels in 2013. That was the most he had played in the big leagues up until that point. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Played every position in a game last year. 5th player ever to do that.
He played in 124 games for the Tigers last year. 233. And 17 doubles, career high. 25 RBIs, also career high. Bouncer towards second. Caleb comes in. They'll flip it to Anderton. They'll get the 3rd out. But a 2-run home run by Dan Vogelbach ties this one up at 3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. At Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like. And right now, there's a lot to see at your Hyundai dealer. By Carl's Jr., the 2 for $2.50 sausage and egg made from scratch biscuit. Now at Carl's Jr. And by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. Hails and Mariners tied at 3. Finale of this 4-game set. Bottom of the 4th inning. Marte, Ward, and Briseño coming up for the Angels against Marco Gonzalez. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. 5 hits allowed, including the 3-run home run to Upton. At that point, it giving the Angels a 3-1 lead, but that has since gone by the wayside.
That's the 7th home run the Angels have hit over that new home run line in right center field. 13 for the opponents, so 20 total as far as home runs hit. That new home run line in right field, right center field.
Marte, a little base hit up the middle his first time up. Squibber toward third. Seager off balance throw, not going to get him.
Seager playing back. Slow roller his way. Did a pretty good job as far as going in on the baseball with the bare hand. And Marte beats it out for an infield hit. Second infield hit of the game for the Angels. Anthony Simmons the first, Marte the second.
Taylor Ward struck out looking in the second. One ball and strike. So 3 straight innings. The Angels have had their leadoff man reach. Marte with a couple of hits now. Line to second. Cano's got him. Almost throws it away. 1 away. Squared up by Taylor, but nothing to show for it. Briseño hitting this one off the end of the bat foul. Struck out swinging to end the second. 0 for 1. No balls, 2 strikes. Two outs.
Gonzalez goes with that high breaking ball. Seeing you pulled off on that pitch. Second time he has struck out this afternoon.
Hermosillo pulling a double inside the third base bag, leading off the third inning. Third double of the season. Unbelievable as far as Gonzalez holding the baseball here. Marte's not going anywhere. Jaime Barria has done the same thing. No balls, 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits. One and 2 now. Marte with an infield base hit to lead off this fourth. Little dribbler up the third base line. Seal bounces this one over to Seager. Off balance throw, and the Angels are done here in the fourth. We're off to the fifth. Still time at 3.
T-Mobile, the Nationals versus the Braves. Bryce Harper, the first inning of Sean Newcomb. A 95-mile-an-hour mislocated fastball hit out. 2-run home run for Harper. He's 34th of the season as the Nationals beat the Braves again. The Nationals now to 7.5 back of the Braves. A couple games over 500.
Jaime Barria back to work here in the 5th inning. Top of the order. Haniger, Span, Cano. Some movement in the Angels' pen. Nobody loosening as of yet, but that's certainly not surprising considering Mike Soch and Charles Nagy and the Angels have kind of kept Jaime Barria bubble wrapped this year in his rookie campaign. About to throw his 75th pitch. That's down to shallow center field. Hermosillo's got to come in. 1 away. Haniger had an RBI double in the 3rd. It's 1 for 3 now.
Jumped on a hanging breaking ball. His last at bat picked up his 89th RBI this season.
Out to center. Hermosillo turns back around. It's there, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 quick outs, and now Robinson Cano coming to the plate. Taylor Cole getting ready. First man up. Bouncer foul. Oh, what count? Robinson, a fly ball to left, and a ground ball to first.
So often you're seeing Vlafer, Berea, he's trying to go away. That arm side fastball, that front shoulder leaks open a little bit too quick. Ends up going well off the outside corner. When he stays compact in his delivery, he can hit that arm side fastball. There it was again.
Here, Todd as a young pitcher in the minor leagues, just from a bullpen session standpoint, that if you're having troubles with that arm side, almost as if you're stepping towards that side, kind of overdoing it, not closing yourself off, but kind of like taking your momentum that way, just to kind of get you used to staying down the path and not pulling off toward the first base side as a right-hander. It's hard to do. I mean, much easier to do it in the bullpen than it is in a live situation with a Robinson Cano at the plate.
Exactly. Cano with all those career hits. It's not one of those moments. Let me try to work on something now against him.
But in theory, you are, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
hitters will get themselves out.
Right. And especially, you know, where the Angels are at right now, 2 weeks left to go. What do you have? Maybe 2 starts left if you're Jaime Berea. Might as well, just, especially in a situation like this, you get 2 outs, nobody on. I know it's a tie game, but you're just in the 5th. And he got him the JC off-speed pitch, a 1-2-3 5th inning for Berea. First time he's retired the side in order. Angels taking on the A's at 6:07 p.m. Fans in attendance will have the chance to win great prizes throughout the game. For tickets and more information, just go to angels.com/promotions. 1, 2, 3 coming up for the Angels, and Calhoun, Coward, and Ohtani to face Marco Gonzalez. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. He has scattered 6 hits. Cole 0 for 2. Being told that David Fletcher left today's game with a left hamstring strain, as we expected. It's unfortunate for him. This one's out to right. Haniger has to move back on it. Makes the catch, 1 out. And more than likely will cost Fletch the last 2 weeks of the season.
It's unfortunate. He's really played exceptional baseball. Good swing there for Cole again. A couple times today he's hit the ball hard.
Coward a walk in the 3rd inning. Only plate appearance he's had. One ball, 1 strike. Taylor Cole still loosening for the Angels, so it looks like Barria's done after his 5 innings.
He's hoping to get some run support to put himself in position to pick up a W.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ohtani on deck. That's off the plate. Full count.
Shohei Ohtani on deck. Last at bat, Coward worked the walk.
Action beginning now for Seattle. 3-2, and Coward goes down swinging, 2 down.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. It's time for a Kia drive to success. The Angels with 195, make that 196 home runs with a home run today. 7 different countries represented by the Angels as far as the home run ball, including right here with Shohei Ohtani representing Japan.
0 for 2 so far. Strikeout and fielder's choice. Did score a run in the 3rd. First one takes inside. Sean Armstrong getting ready for Seattle. Gonzalez at 77 pitches thus far. 1-0. Felt off the glove.
And an off-speed pitch upstairs.
Sweeping breaking ball misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 left on for Seattle. The same for the Angels. 3, 6, and 3. All 8. The last runs that the Angels have put on the board via the long ball. 2-1. Off the plate. 3-1. Upton's on deck. 3 home runs last night, totaling the 5 runs for the Angels. 1 home run today. 3-run shot by the man on deck. And he'll draw the walk. 2-out variety. Puts a man up for Upton as Stottlemyre Jr. is going to come out and pay a visit. It's the second walk that Gonzalez has allowed. Armstrong ready to go. This is one of those meetings to, I guess, go over the scouting on Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2, a ground down, the 3-run home run.
Unless he's saying, don't throw that last pitch you threw to him. And what he's done over the last couple of games, last night for Justin Upton, a home run to left center field. This one to left field, 2-home run night for Justin Upton, first of the season, 17th of his career. And then this afternoon against Gonzalez, backdoor cutter, got a lot of that plate, drives it out to right center field. 3-run home run for Jaya. He's got 7 home runs against Seattle this season, including 4 in this series.
Just did catch the outside corner, 0-1. Outfield straight around. Cano shading of it toward the middle, so big hole on the right side. Fouls this one back.
Going back to my Hyundai key to this game. Turn this thing around, trying to turn one of those cutters around and see if he can give the Halos a lead. He's already hit a 3-run home run. Multi-home run game last night. Looking for that this afternoon from Justin Upton.
Oh, 2. Tied him up. Down goes Upton. The Angels are down here the 5th. We're off to the 6th inning. It's a 3-3 game.
Visit hefins.com and by City National Bank, a proud sponsor of Angels baseball.
Halos and Mariners tied at 3 as we begin the 6th inning here at Angel Stadium. The finale of this 4-game set. Angels out on the road after this one, heading to Oakland tomorrow. Seattle will head to the Lone Star State take on the Astros for 3 beginning tomorrow night, and then the Texas Rangers on Friday night. Taylor Cole 1-2, 3.14 ERA, 15th game, has 2 starts under his belt. Replaces Jaime Barria, who ended up going 5 innings today. 3 runs, 6 hits, including a home run to Vogelbach. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Taylor to face Healy, Seager, and Vogelbach here in the Seattle half of the 6th. Ryan Healy, the first baseman, a fly ball to center and a ground ball to third. Cole pitched on Thursday, went 1 inning. Faced 6 batters, 2 walks issued through 23 pitches. One on one.
Upper part of the strike zone with a slider.
Brought that one back, 1-2. Bria's next start probably on over the weekend in Houston. Then one more perhaps when we get back home. And down goes Healy, got him to chase, 1 away.
Pretty good sequence really for Cole. Up and in fastball, first pitch. High break a ball, then fastball, and then a nice tight slider. All set up by that first pitch, up and in. In that part of the plate against Healy, you have to live off that outside part of the plate. Inside, he could turn on it.
Angels will have Felix Pena leading things off for them on Tuesday night. We'll have a opening pitcher on Tuesday. Oakland is. Not the left center. Hermosi is there. Liam Hendricks will open the game. Daniel Megden will take over against Felix Pena. Angels have a TBA on Wednesday. Perhaps it could be Tyler Skaggs.
Yeah, I think it's looking like Tyler Skaggs on that day.
And Brett Anderson's on the mound for Oakland that day. Then on Thursday afternoon, Edwin Jackson against Matt Shoemaker. Two quick outs here in the 6th, and Dan Vogelbach.
Start him off with a backdoor breaking ball.
Not to be confused with Dan Fogelberg. Vogelbach had his 3rd home run. Didn't Vogelberg and John Ford Coley have a song, a hit song, back in the late 70s, early 80s? I don't know, I'd have to look that up. I don't know how I remember John Ford Coley.
Yes,
all people.
that is it's a good memory.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know about that. Just random.
At least you're selling it well.
2-1. Ground ball towards second. Caleb's got it. Taylor Cole with a 1-2-3 6th. Tied at 3 as we head to the bottom of the inning. delivers an all-new franchise mode and much more. RBI Baseball 18 available now. Learn more at RBIGame.com. It's rated E for everyone. And I hope I don't forget the name of that game.
What's the name of it?
I believe it might be RBI 18.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Pitching change here.
You
Sean
mentioned your
Armstrong.
outstanding memory.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hey, by the way, it was England Dan and John Ford Coley, not Dan Vogelbach. I knew it was a Dan, though. At least I got that going for me.
That's a plus.
That was 1972, the song I was thinking of.
Can you sing a few
Nope,
verses?
but I will tell you the name of it. I'd really like to see it tonight. 1972. I was 4. Gooby was 15 at that
I
point.
was 47 at that point.
You were born before Technicolor.
Oh, yeah.
Armstrong pitching in his 9th big league game this year. 9 1/3 innings. 8 strikeouts, no walks. They'll face Simmons, Marte, and Ward. Six strikeouts, 1 walk for Marco Gonzalez. Simple 1 for 2. Infield base hit in the second, popped out to Cano in the third. Armstrong has pitched in the big leagues prior to this year. The Cleveland Indians. They traded over in December. The old international bonus slot money. East Carolina University guy, drafted by the Indians, 18th round of 2011. Showing bunt. Takes ball 2.
Jack Armstrong, former pitcher with Cincinnati.
This one's pulled foul. Jack was with Jack with the Florida Marlins, 1993, and I signed him to pitch with the Newark Bears, 2001.
You got some stars there you signed over
Yeah.
the years at Newark.
He and Jaime Navarro were the first 2 guys that I brought to Newark, and then Canseco came on board. Jim Leyritz.
The King.
Gosh, number of guys. The King. Lance Johnson eventually.
What was his nickname by
The One
Hawk?
Dog.
The One Dog.
The One Dog. I traded the One Dog in the offseason for a guy named Jimmy Hurst. Jimmy Hurst won the Triple Crown for me in 2002. He was a big time prospect coming up in the Tiger system. 3-2 is in there for a strike. He was a big dude too, 6'5", 6'6". I think he was a native of Alabama, and he could do it all. I mean, he could hit for power, run. It just never translated to higher levels or at the major league level. Jimmy Hurst, great guy. All flashbacks. But you mentioned Jack Armstrong. That's where it all began.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing it.
Yeah. And the One Dog too.
And the One Dog.
Yes. Hawk. He's winding down his career with the White Sox.
Jeffrey lifting one out toward Robinson Cano. 2 down. Marte 2 for 3.
Amazing. They had a countdown to all the phrases that Hawk would use during the course of his career broadcasting for the White Sox. Lots of them.
Where are we at right now? Do we know?
You know, I was just looking at the other day. There's our usual still in there.
Here you go. That should be that's like his probably number 1, right?
Stretch.
Stretch, yeah. Put it on the board probably is that he gone. I like grabs and pine,
Yes.
personally, especially when you're standing on the mound.
Yeah.
Taylor Ward over 2. Strikeout and a line out to Cano. The 1-1. Number 2.
Another pretty good hack that lasted, but he lined it. I mentioned it, Robinson Cano.
Breaking ball catches the inside part of the plate. Armstrong with a 1, 2, 3, 6th inning. We're headed to the 7th, still tied at 3. Has unlimited talk, text, and data. Save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today. Top of the 7th here at the Big A, the finale of the 4-game set. Angels and Mariners tied at 3. Taylor Cole had himself a 1, 2, 3. 6th inning. This will be his 2nd inning of work. He'll face the bottom third of the order. Freitas, Gordon, and Romar. Nope, actually Ben Gamble is going to come up and pinch hit for Freitas, who ends up going for 1 for 2. Gamble a .277 batting average, a home run, 16 RBIs. He's 6 for 17 as a pinch hitter this year.
Cole should be able to use that good power changeup against Gamble here in this at bat. It's been very effective for him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
There it is right there. It's a perfect spot.
Challenge it with a fastball. Good hack by Gamble.
Yeah, got a little bit more of the plate than Taylor Cole would have liked.
Gamble had to start out in left field on Thursday night. But 1 for 2 with 3 walks. Good speed. Two. Oh, good pitch. Down goes Gamble, 1 out. They'll have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout. And they do.
Speed pitch once again for Cole. It's that power changeup. Looks like a fastball. Drops out of the strike zone.
D. Gordon, a single and a pop-up.
He's tried that a number of times today, the bunt.
Trying to drop it down the third base line. He pulls it towards second with his speed, which is somewhat of a lost art anyway as a left-handed batter.
Especially the way he turned that bat, that angle. Not easy to be able to keep that one fair.
If you're able and feel comfortable doing the old crossover step,
yeah,
that left leg over the right, bring that ball with you to the first base side. If you have speed, especially like Gordon, it's almost automatic. Andrew Simmons has to unload, 2 down.
Man, we talked about it before. Brett Butler was really, really good at that. He even knew he was going to try to attempt the bunt. Yet he would still get his fair share of bunt hits during the course of a series.
Romine's 0 for 2.
And Romine looking away. Runs that fastball up and in.
One. Bat goes flying. Olympic distance, folks.
Yes, that was impressive.
That is a new Olympic record for the bat toss. A war stick bat, mind you, Ian Kinsler's company.
Is it an official record?
Yeah,
it's official.
Dropped product endorsement right here. There it is. That is official.
That is tremendous.
Look at the spin rate.
Yes.
The exit velocity and the distance
and the launch angle, all to boot. Oh me, oh my.
Congratulations, Andrew. One, 2. And down he'll go.
That's
off speed pitch.
Great changeup.
6 up, 6 down for Taylor Cole. Stretch time here at the Big A. We're tied at 3. The Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Nick Vincent takes over on the mound for Sean Armstrong. Armstrong with a 1-2-3 6th, including a couple of strikeouts. Vincent on the season 3-3, a 3.96 ERA. This will be his 58th appearance, second of the series. 53 strikeouts, 13 walks at 52 plus innings. Jose Miguel Fernandez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 7th. Jose Briseño ends up going over 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
Yeah, Vince's fastball not overpowering, spots well, 88, 92 range. He'll throw a cutter, quite a few of them, curveball, changeup.
Fernandez, 275 batting average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, takes upstairs. Fernandez 1 for 4 as a pinch hitter with an RBI. Check swing, little soft liner. Seager's got it, 1 out. Fooled him. One away. Here comes Eric Young Jr. to pinch hit for Michael Hermosillo. Hermosillo goes 1 for 2 with a double. EY at 220 in 33 games at the major league level this year. 4 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 8 runs batted in. 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Just at the top of their order. Calhoun on deck now. 1-0. Bouncer toward second. Cano comes in. 2 down.
Cole's been close a couple times. 2 baseballs right on the money early. Line drive out to to right field. Also hit a hard hit ball to Cano in the first at bat. Trying to lift one up here. Get some carry here in the afternoon.
Cole for 3. 1 ground down, 2 fly ball outs. Two balls, 1 strike. Justin Anderson getting ready to the bullpen. Taylor Cole has faced 6 batters, retired all 6.
Really adjusted well to that role out of the bullpen. Long guy, give my associates some length out of the bullpen.
One of the few guys capable of doing that, meaning go 3-4 innings. He went 4 innings against Texas in 1 outing. Faced 12 batters, retired all 12.
Got his ERA below 3 now, 2.93 for Taylor Cole. One of those counts right now for Cole Calhoun. This is where you look for a zone.
Caleb Cowart on deck. 3-1. And apparently caught the outside corner, which it didn't. But it's a full count.
The backdoor
cutter that missed the outside corner by almost a full baseball.
Cole hits one out toward left center field. D. Gordon racing back at the wall. Gone! Big fly, Cole Calhoun. He snaps that 0 for it and gives the Angels a 4-3 lead.
Well, we talked, he's hit the ball hard twice today. This time stays back, got a pitch away, hits it out to left center field. His 19th home run of the season, 57 RBI. Real good approach. You just felt this was the time for Cole to come through in a perfect swing. Go back to where those hands, that higher leg kick, what we talked about and showed back in August, has that swing, the follow through, and hits it out. Cole knew it off the bat, giving the Halos now a 4-3 lead.
Snapped an 0 for 25 stretch. Perfect timing with 2 outs here in the 7th. Caleb takes a strike. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. I like the approach too, in that bad strike call forced Cole to think, you know what? He's probably thinking, I'm going to go back out there, see if I get another call. Let me just go with the pitch. Sky to shallow center. Romine going out. That'll do it for the Angels.
What a perfect swing here, though, by Cole. Tracked the ball away, hit the ball the other way. Halos up 4-3.
Anderson enters the top of the 8th, trying to keep it that way as the Angels looking for their first win of this series before they hit the road tomorrow to Oakland. Welcome outside, Kent and Jose with you, and make sure you stay tuned after this one is all said and done. It's Angels Live presented by your SoCal Mazda dealers. Also, Alex Curry will join with some locker room reaction, but today we've seen some constants. Once again, Justin Upton getting it done with home runs at the plate. Taylor Cole getting it done in relief.
Long ball Angels do it again, and let's not forget Cole Calhoun right now having the Angels at the lead, and certainly Jaime Barria allowed a home run for a guy that was not supposed to be playing in Vogelbach, but certainly Taylor Cole again giving the Angels a strike thrower, 0-1s, and being able to finesse around the plate to go those key outs.
And Cole Calhoun stepping at 0 for 25 skid with his 19th home run of the season. That's all part of the postgame show, but right now we send it back inside of the guys for the top of the 8th inning.
There's Justin Anderson. Takes over on the mound for Taylor Cole. Faced 6 batters, retired all 6. This will be the 55th game for Justin. Pitched last night and ended up throwing 20 pitches in his outing. Facing the top of the order. Haniger takes a breaking ball.
Just a little bit low.
It's a pretty good pitch there.
Yeah.
Under control slider from Anderson. Really impressed out of the bullpen with Taylor Cole. Very good outing again.
Two balls, no strikes. Haniger doubled home a run in the third inning. 34th double, 89th run batted in. Little flare out to left. Leadoff single. One of that fastball in on the hands, but Haniger fights it off.
It was elevated. Most flares into the outfield are going to be elevated pitches. He's up around letter high, but he's sitting and looking fastball because he worked ahead of the count 2-0.
Denard Span at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Had a base hit back in the first. Want to know? Last night had a issue throwing strikes early. If you want to. Falls behind for the second straight batter. Just throw it to a new battery mate. A couple of pinch hitters that Socha had in the 7th. Joe Hudson is behind the dish. Two balls, no strikes. Eric Young Jr. stays in the game. He's out at center.
Hudson threw out 39% of would-be base stealers down in AAA this season.
Eight stolen bases for Haniger. He caught twice. Three no. Robinson, Cano on deck. Jose Alvarez more than likely coming in with Cano due up. 3-1.
Span has rolled into 9 double plays this season.
Good lead for Haniger over at first. Doesn't go. Span grounds this one to second. Should be 2. Cowart to Simmons. On to first. There it is. 2 down.
162nd double plays turned by the Angels this season. Cowart with the flip over to Hamilton Simmons to complete a 4-6-3 double play.
Anderson will face Cano. Robinson 0 for 3. Fly ball to left. Ground ball to first and a strikeout. Cano twice now asking for time, backing out. One out.
.96-mile-an-hour fastball from Anderson.
Robinson Cano now knows how Cole Calhoun feels. 1 ball and strike. At least that was closer.
Amazing though for Anderson. This is his 55th game for the Angels. Started what, Double-A up to Triple-A, now in the big leagues.
Not the left. Upton. A little redirection there. Hauls it in. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Angels on top 4-3. Of Thursday night football, and the schedule we have on Fox this year is loaded with one huge can't miss matchup after another. Thursday night football coming to Fox week 4. Now it's a game. It's a game. Adam Warren takes over here in the bottom of the 8th inning for Seattle. Second appearance of the series. 42nd overall game between the Yankees and the Mariners. 3-2 and a 3.30 ERA. And he's going to face Ohtani, Upton, and Simmons as the Angels look for some insurance runs.
The Angels with 2 home runs today, 197 on the season.
Ohtani today 0 for 2. Strikeout, fielder's choice, and a walk. Oh, 2.
Trying to get him to chase a changeup well out of the strike zone.
One ball, 2 strikes. Down to chase that off-speed pitch. Gets away. Shohei trying to get to first, and that's thrown away. Ohtani forgot to touch the base. Zunino unable to complete the strikeout, so Show reaches.
Let's break a ball in the dirt. Shohei was trying to locate the baseball also. Zunino finally gets an idea where the baseball was, but then when Shohei going down the line, an off-balance throw right towards Ohtani, gets away at first. Able to reach. Bringing up Justin Upton. He's got a 3-run home run in this game.
Almost as if maybe Zunino's trying to throw it, see if he makes contact with Ohtani.
Yeah, if he's inside the baseline.
Upton 1 for 3, a 3-run home run in the third.
Like Shohei was leaning. One stolen base away from 10. Give him double figures in home runs, doubles. Eventually now, if he gets a stolen base, 10 stolen bases. 2010.
Foul back.
Back in the third inning with a couple on. Justin Upton the other way. 30th home run of the season. 4th time he has done that in his career. 30 or more home runs for JR.
Ty Buttry will get the 9th, it appears. One, two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Buttry a couple saves so far. Shohei getting a little bit bigger lead. He settles in on a 12 to 13 foot lead. Back up to that 12-foot lead.
A little bit upstairs.
I'll be going now.
Doesn't go. 3-2 is popped up toward the dugout area. Healy. Ooh, makes the catch somehow. Stayed in his glove.
That was a more impressive thing. It stayed in his glove. He's going to an area, puts the glove out, stays in there. Here we get towards the dugout. Able to keep that baseball in the glove, in the palm. I expect right now some sort of action here, whether it's a straight steal or a hit and run here with Simba at the plate.
There goes Ohtani. A pitch out to throw down by Zunino, and he's got down. 2 outs.
A bit of a hard slide. Hopefully Ohtani's okay. Slid late into the base. Quick tag in by Cano gets him out at second. See that late slide by Ohtani on that ankle and foot.
2 balls, no strikes. Anderson Simmons, who's 1 for 3. Andrew Romine throws down Simba. We'll head to the 9th inning. The Angels up a run. That 3-3 tie. Ty Buttrey on to try to close it out for the Angels. This will be his 13th appearance. No record of .71 ERA, 2 saves, 12 and 2/3 innings, 13 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Buttrey will get Healy, Seager, and Vogelbach, and they do have Nelson Cruz available, although he was scratched from the starting lineup with a virus, so he's not feeling well. May not be available, which is never a bad thing for the Angels, considering the numbers he's put up throughout his career. Hopefully he's feeling better tomorrow in Houston. Ryan Healy 0 for 3, a fly ball to center, ground ball to third, and a strikeout.
And close, a real big advantage for a pitcher now as those shadows get closer and closer to home plate, especially how hard the Buttrey throws.
That was in on the hands. Somehow fought it off.
Yeah, when a swing like that, sometimes you almost feel that he didn't really see that baseball real well, because that had a chance at possibly even hitting him. Remember last at bat, Taylor Cole was able to get him a chase and break a ball off the plate after throwing a fastball in off the plate.
Late on that fastball. Down goes Healy.
There was that pitch right there. Break the ball outside part of the plate. Good sequence for Buttrey. Perfect spot. Under control. Swing and miss.
Kyle Seager a walk single and a fly ball to center. Three balls, no strikes. Vogelbach on deck. Taylor's trying to salvage the finale before heading out of the road. Off day tomorrow. Taking on the Oakland A's at the Coliseum on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Pull the string, full count.
Buttrey with that firm fastball, upper 90s. Really good changeup, slider, and curveball.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Seager somehow got a piece of it.
97 on that fastball.
Wasn't a whole lot of conviction behind that swing. That's more of a, I think I better swing.
Yeah, just try to foul that one off. Keep my bat going.
Got him.
Change piece. Yeah, he's got a plus changeup. I really like that pitch from Buttrey.
2 down. And here comes Vogelbach.
Good arm action after a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, changeup 86. Great differential in the speeds of those pitches. See how far out in front Seager was.
One ball, one strike. One and two. Vogelbach with a home run, 2-run shot back in the 4th inning, 3rd of the season. Buttrey trying to strike out the side. Swing and a miss. Down goes Vogelbach. Light that baby up as the Angels do pick up the finale. The final today, 4-3. The hero, Cole Calhoun, with that home run.
Yeah, that was a perfect swing. It's great to see that from Cole. He battled, tried to get back that swing and that timing. Hit a couple baseballs hard. Eventually drives the go-ahead home run to left center fielder. Land over above and beyond. Player of the game, Cole Calhoun. Solo home run in his 7th. Breaks a 3-3 tie. His 19th home run of the season. Making that 0 for 25 streak. Justin Upton with a 3-run home run. Ty Buttrey, though, I'm really liking what I'm seeing in that closing shot for Ty Buttrey.
Well, Justin Upton has had one heck of a weekend with the multi-homer game last night. 4 home runs overall in the series. Had a 3-run blast today that at one point gave the Angels a 3-1 lead. But Jaime Barria gave it up to the Vogelbach blast. It tied it up at 3. It stayed that way till Cole snapped that tie. A 3-2 count. 2 outs in the 7th inning with a home run. And what a way to snap it. 0 for 25 as Ty Buttrey notches his 3rd major league save. Upton, we mentioned, has had a huge weekend, swinging the bat well. That home run today going the opposite way. He's down in the field. Our own Alex Curry. Alex?
Justin, after 3 tough games in this series, what did you see from your guys this afternoon to close it out with a win?
We threw yesterday in the first 2 days away and came out and continued to play and trying to win ball games.
4 home runs for you in 4 days. You have been so locked in, but what's the difference for you when you're in a streak like this?
Just seeing the ball better, being able to slow the game down and get good pitches.
Now, as you guys head on this final road trip of the season, what's the goal for you and this team these last 2 weeks?
Don't give them away. We know where we stand, but we got to continue to play the game the right way and continue to try to win ball games and do our job.
Well, keep it going. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks.
The Angels avoid the sweep with a 4-3 win over Seattle this Sunday afternoon and get ready for the final road trip of the season. But don't go anywhere because we're going to break it all down on Angels Live with Kent French and Jose Mota right here on Fox Sports West.